Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Crashlands 2 once again. In the last episode, I found a random unmarked quest in town that was apparently absolutely necessary to unlock the research requirements for doing the thing here. Oh, look at that, Kleewick's finished making a way for me to survive the nasty fogginess. So, yep, you're done researching that, Garden, so get started on that. You give me that. Insights unlocked, and that's some stuff for you. Can't go through life without having someone to blame for all your problems, so find the faults in your enemies and blame them. So, I can make a fault finder in a normal injector, that's all fine and dandy. So, is that fault finder gonna be necessary? Blether mitts. I like the sound of that, but you also gotta finish researching that. So, oh fuck, man, do I gotta wait for you to? Okay, Grawl's done with that, but this just, I seriously have to that. This unsettling writhing mass gets worked up anytime it senses weakness. So... Wait, what? I was led to believe that bit of fucking research that was finished just a second ago would be what we needed in order to fucking do the things that to survive the fog of death. Maybe this blether mitts is what we need. The juice flow of Owen Up's atmosphere will bestow random assortment, blah blah blah. The wax in these gloves makes them extremely difficult to put on and take off your hand, but on the other hand, it's also difficult. That, I don't know what you mean by any of that. I do know I can make some blether boots, though. Skin bag. Might seem gross, but if you think about it, skin is already a bag, so it's all good. I don't know what the skin bag does. Well, it says it's a component. It's probably used in crafting other things. Anyway, I know I got this recipe, the blether boots. And I did already craft those. I think. I mean, it says crafting skill 1, so I assume I've already made it. I also never made this gardening trowel, but fuck it. Don't need no gardening trowel. The trowel can trowel through all of my ass, if you know what I mean. And you better not know what I mean, because even I don't know what I mean. That's right, Trunkles. Give me all of that dip-doo. Uh-oh. The diffuser has worn off. Get all defused again. I want that do. I want 8 out of those shrooms if I'm gonna make me more wilderness kebabs. They destroyed the mushrooms. There, destroy those too. So did this one just not get affected? Okay, it did get affected. It just had to finish exploding its juices out is all. Fantastic in every way, except it's not, and I don't know what the fuck it is I'm talking about, but there's a big old pile of dip shrooms. Well, come on, Trunky boys. Make with the dip do. That is the one component that has fucked me over on making wilderness kebabs before now. But now that I've learned, my brain functions, and I'm gathering this shit like a motherfucker. Come on, you bastards. Only a couple more shrooms to bust. Oh, they got all boosty and puppy poof again. Well, shit, there we go. That's dead. I got some stuff. I might have enough to make a few more wilderness kebabs. Unless I'm out of the sun funnel pieces, in which case I'm gonna have to go farm some of those motherfuckers. What you doing at my house, you wild bastard? Get out of here. You ain't allowed to be here. So says me. God, I wish you would research faster. I'm getting bored here, Kleewick, and I want to get through that goddamn acid fog sometime today. You and your slow-ass research, I can't make your research any faster because you ain't got no comforts left for me to go slapping down for ya. If you had some I could make that was within my power to make, then that would speed things along a little bit. But nope, is simply nope. Now, let's catch me a couple of fish. That's something to pass the time. Get out of there. Oh yeah, fish. Those are fish, all right. I don't even fucking need them. I'm just trying to kill time while you do this stuff. I tried to smack you upside the head, but the smack you upside the head button is the same as the talk button. You win this round, Kleewick. You know, I just happened to think, if I was able to get Dip Dew out of the dip shrooms simply by smashing them, then I wouldn't have needed to go out of my way to make those goddamn dip diffusers when I wanted to make those wilderness kebabs. But I guess it just don't work that way. You gotta make Trunkles do the work for ya. Oh, a little Trunkle blundered into my fucking sword. Now we started a war. It tends to happen when wild aminals just go where they ain't supposed to be. You don't move towards somebody who's chopping down plants. That's how you get yourself hurt, you little stupid. But, you did it anyway. You got yourself hurt. Now you gotta suffer the consequences of dying in a horrible battle that you brought upon yourself because you simply couldn't sit still. And why ain't this burner throwing down rings of fire? Oh, it is. There is a ring of fire. I just didn't see it because I are the dumb. Why have I not been planting goddamn dip shrooms all this time? Probably on account of not having the goddamn dip dew because I'm stupid. That's usually a viable excuse. Now, okay, here we go. There's my dip shroom spores. There. Grow, my little menaces to society. Grow! Ow, he's done making the Blethermit research. You can go ahead and research that. Alright, what do I need for the Blethermits before I get the fuck up on out of here? Okay, there they is. Yeah, fuzz and fucking blether and all that shit. I didn't track the fucking thing because I'm a stupid. There, now you are tracked. Tracked you are. And now y'all's done researching. You give me that. And start up research on this guy. You give me that. And you have no more ideas. And that is a weapon, alright. A normal it's a syringe, I say. And then there's this thing, which doesn't seem to make anything, and I'm not sure if that's required to pass through the fog bomb, or if I could just smack one of those bulb things and walk through the mist to shield myself from the acid. Cause I got fucking the thing here, these guys, they're supposed to be useful for shielding myself from the fucking stuff and things, and I really wanted to be inside of that cloud, but the plants got in my fucking way and said no. Oh, of course you go over there. How do you feel? How are your lungs? I feel pretty good, actually. Kleewick's technique works. Okay, so I did have to do that. I doubt the effect is going to last forever, so don't get too comfortable. As long as there are drift bulbs around, we should be able to brave the acid fog. Okay, so progress is being made, finally. I can gas myself with driftbulb so I can make it through the goddamn acid fields. go that way. Yeah, I can see that little shield icon over there on the left, slowly ticking down. We just gotta keep ourselves protected, and then we'll be able to cross the field of World War I chemical warfare war crimes. And I did die trying to do this without any protection an episode or two ago. Give me back my stuff, please. That's a nice fat stack of items. Wrong button. So, yeah, let's keep that gaseous protection going and get these damn rocks out of my way. Why are you still in the way? How many hits does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of your mom's ass? Now, there we go. I just need to open a way. There we go. Way is opened. And you, sir, provide much needed protection. Okay, Greeble, where the fuck you hiding? And why are all these goddamn pointy rocks in the way? Could really do without the pointy rocks being in the way. I think we're looking for another one of those facilities, so pipes and shit would be a good sign to look for. Now, okay, we're through. Ah! Another bot! Get away from me! But I've already answered all of your manager's questions! Clarification, I'm Flux's manager, not the other way around. Also, pretty sure we've never met before. Are you, by chance, Greeble? Oh, you're right. Sorry, I'm all discombobulated. I've had a weird time lately. I'm Greeble, yes. Who did you say you were? I'm Flux and this is Juicebox. I'm his manager. We came looking for you, Queexel. Queexel was worried when you hadn't been the threshold for a little while, and then you weren't in your nest. That's because a bunch of little bots nabbed me. I broke my injector trying to fend them off. Got whisked off into a big metal roost. Thought the metal was all corroded. Then a giggly pink-haired bot asked me a bunch of questions about acid fog and juice extraction. And then, I don't know, I hadn't reapplied fog balm in a while, so I must have passed out from the acid fog fumes. When I woke up, I was here. A metal roost and a pink-haired bot, huh? Sounds like a good candidate for Cora and one of her facilities. Which way is this roost? I can tell you it's east of here, that's what I remember, but it's hard to be exact on account of the terror. That's the start anyway, we'll check it out. Are you heading back to Threshold? You gonna be okay getting back on your own? Yes, I should be fine. They need me there, and I've got to contact the council. They'll want to know what happened here. It's important. I've got enough fog balm to get me back, but are you going to be okay? How did you even get here without fog balm? It's a long story. We needed to do some goddamn research that wasn't unlocked until we did some arbitrary quest in town that was not fucking marked. But you know how it goes. But now that you mention it, Threshold supply of fog balm is running low, and Queexel needs a copy of the recipe. Do you have one you can spare? I always have multiple copies of my most important notes. I'll make sure Queexel gets one. Seeing as you seem intrepid and determined, you'll probably find fog balm useful too. To make it through, though, you're going to need to harvest rib rocks. And no offense, but your pick doesn't look up to snuff. I'll give you a schematic of one of my bone shard pick, too. Ooh, thanks. When you make your way back to Threshold, come find me. I'd like to know more about what's going on. Alright. We can make the fog balm and the bone shard pick. That bone shard pick would come in handy with breaking particularly stubborn rocks. And yeah, you said the roost was to the east. I started heading west, because that's just the direction my brain goes. The West is always more appealing than the East when you're trying to go places you haven't gone before. There's just something about West, and no, that's not a play on the name I chose for myself, though you could very easily see it being that sort of thing, being me, Moldy West, and all that shit. There's a spear sticking out of the ground. Who went and left this spear in the ground? I want to cut ya, but I can't. That's not a cutting spear. It's just a sitting spear. And I'll just go ahead and turn your ass on. Oh yeah. So finally, progress has happened. We're gonna go find us that metal roost. And before I go doing anything else, this fog bomb sounds super useful. So I'm gonna see exactly what I need to make that shit before I go blundering into giant patches of acid fog. And the required ingredients are, well, there's that pickaxe that I will definitely work with later, the fog bomb. I've almost got everything I need. What the hell is that? I can't currently fathom the means of acquiring it. Fantastic. Ribrock marrow. So yeah, we might need this pickaxe first. Why does that require such a gratuitous amount of blether? I do have the means of harvesting the other ingredients for it. Anyway, I accidentally archived the recipe for blether. I didn't know I could do that. Why is that the case? Yeah, and let's unarchive these fucking crafty stations so that I actually find them on the regular crafting menu like I'm supposed to. And now we craft that blether. And pickaxe. Yeah, we got the blether. Now we gotta go beat up some rib rocks. That is... Oh, okay, we also gotta kill Wurgles. That too. Wurgles and rib rocks. Those are our targets for dealing with those guys. And now where in the fuck would the crafty stations be in this goddamn menu? They were in the archives and now I yanked them out. And... okay, here they are. They all show up in this top section, which would explain why I was able to find them so easily before and then couldn't ever find them again once they went and got goddamn fucking archived. Bone spear. Okay, that bumble paper. We definitely need that. And then that unlocks the ability to research other insights. Oh, and body blether, yes. Bone on bone. Yes. We are actually progressing finally. Yes. New insights are becoming available. Good things are happening. I need to go murder us a Wurgle and find some goddamn more fucking thingamabobbers. Hey, there's a Wurgle right there. Oh, they seem to be having a bit of an argument. Take that, you big bumble bastard. We're gonna have y'all get killed. Let them do the fighting. Let them fight it out. I'll collect the spoils of war without having to actually get my hands too dirty. Yes. And there's some rib rocks right there. We might even be able to get that pickaxe done in record time if we can just get this goddamn big pile of spiky boulders out of the way. And I don't want those pointy bits falling on my head. There we go. Break them all! All your rib rockiness belongs to me. Is that enough? I probably should have tracked the damn pickaxe recipe, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Okay, there's more rib rock. I do like me some extra rib rock. Uh-oh, they mad. Maybe y'all shouldn't have been standing where pointy bits of rock were raining down from the heavens. That shit's how you get yourselves killed. Now, come over here and get smacked upside the head. There you go, stupids. You went and pissed off the wrong delivery person. Former delivery person, I should say. Oh, they done gone aggressive. Okay, robots. We're on the right track. Okay, you guys got some butterfly wing shit going on here. That ain't acceptable. I'm gonna have to exterminate every single one of y'alls now. And you went and smacked me. Why you go and do that for? Don't go smacking me. I smack thee. Ouch. These fuckers hurt. I do need to make that leather armor sooner rather than later. And of course we do need to kill these guys that are right on top of me at this very moment because they are a huge pain in all of my testicles. Now, ouch. You hurted me. They always do the hurt. They hurt me so good, I don't like it. Bunch. Well, there we go. We killed the guys, we found the thing, we're through the fog, progress is happening, and we're going into this goddamn facility in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. See you in the next one. Bye.